Hi everyone, it's Claire here. So this is the full moon in Taurus on the 15th of November, a quick romp through some of the astrology reports I've seen from Pam Gregory, from Tanya Gabrielle and Molly McCord. And it's the supermoon, the last one in 2024, which really pulls on the psyche. You might feel that. And the full moon is all about kind of shining a light on the truth and coming up with the end of things, really, completing things. It's 24 degrees of Taurus. And according to Pam Gregory, this one shines a light on secrets, and it's the sun is actually in Scorpio. It's that as well, because Scorpio is about really bringing secrets to light as well. And Taurus is a fixed earth sign, and Scorpio is very intense as well. And obviously the moon is in Taurus, and Taurus is very earthy, and it loves beauty and aesthetic things. And I think there's some other information about Taurus in a while. So it's also conjunct the moon with Jupiter and Uranus is very much about truth and awakening. And this is going to reinforce it. And Pam also mentioned about food supplies, agriculture, and wealth and currencies. And Scorpio really is a sign of secrets, even things that are hidden, underhand things, digital currencies, centralized currencies, decentralized currencies. So she thinks those might be important. Taurus is stable, a very stable energy, fixed and steady. And though Uranus is really unstable, and because it's conjunct with the moon, it might bring surprises and awaken truths in people. And it might bring even more seismic activity with tectonic plates moving and geomagnetic solar storms, she thinks. And the moon also represents the people as well. And it might be a case of thinking about what have we outgrown, what routines are stale, and just look out for some chaotic disruption with this moon, because it really is like an important one. And Pluto will re-enter Aquarius very soon on the 19th, and this is a big astrological event, and this full moon sets it up really. Pam thinks some leaders become actual losers to do with this moon, so that'll be interesting. And as Pluto moves into Aquarius, it'll probably really push through with more AI and technology and things moving at an incredible rate, new inventions and things. And Pluto is also about trust. It's co-ruler with Mars of Scorpio, and it's about trust and betrayal. And so it could bring up trust and betrayal issues at this full supermoon. So just be prepared. And you've got Sun, 24 degrees of Scorpio, so things to do with secrets, sexual secrets. Even Eris, similar to Aries, is also around, and that's all about including everyone and really about being more equal, and shifts to the power of the people really as well. And Venus is the ruler of Taurus, that is apparently conjunct with Ixion, which shows shadows which are being negative, and it's about really beauty as well, Venus, and it's really a lovely sign, that one. So we've got Venus conjunct, meaning looking at song and dance as well, in community. So manifesting joy possibly is a good thing to do, and you might feel some of that come through. So you've got as well Saturn in Pisces, stationary, so going, in other words, retrograde, and that might bring on more water issues for people, water problems in the home, but also about spiritual practice being strengthened. And you've got Mercury opposing Jupiter, so prophetic thinking, in possibly information overload, so be a bit aware of that, because Jupiter is massive planet, and it sort of brings extra additional stuff really. And you've got opposition of Mars and Pluto, So that's 3rd of November, then the 3rd of January and the 26th of April. So yeah, you've got, what else have you got? Mars in Cancer. Possible issues to do with safety and security in the home, and looking at, home things as well, and things to do with the home. So that's important. What else have we got? I think that was most of what Pam was saying. And I've got on to Tanya Gabrielle. So she mentioned the 24 degrees Taurus of the moon, moon in Taurus, and sun in Scorpio, 24 degrees. So this is the final big moon she mentions before Pluto moves on the 19th into Aquarius. And as she said, we might feel a sense of security, grounding and peace. And Venus, ruler of Taurus in Capricorn, stabilizes the energy. So, but you might have some sudden revelations and change of directions. And Uranus, being active and so on, is about thinking out of the box as well. And she mentioned this code. So she mentioned 6, 1 and 5 equals 6, and 2 and 4 equals 6. And that is about family and abundance. And she mentioned Pluto trine to the moon, 29 degrees. Sun trine to Neptune and Pluto, ruling the water sign Scorpio, mystical and psychic energy. And Taurus, the second house, is in the second house. Patience, security, well, it governs the second house in astrology. Patience, security, sensual pleasure, peace, beauty, sensuality, but also stubbornness, persistence. And it's a real earth sign. And kind of be present as well. Be present. Earth signs are really good at really grounding and being present, really. So, and you've got Uranus in Taurus, so resistance to change may be challenged, and attachments may be challenged as well. So there's quite a lot going on, really, as ever. Mercury is trine to Chiron in Aries, so useful for healers. So there might be a chance to share more healing as well. And what else did she talk about? That was most of it, really. I'm really romping through today, actually. We're at 7.5 minutes. Molly McCord I looked at, who's an American astrologer. Sorry, I'll just move. Sorry, big problem having the dog near me. Well, basically, sorry. Molly McCord's review was really something might change. What we need and want is being looked at. Possible chaos. What do we really want and align ourselves with? And Scorpio is a lot to do with sharing as well. So people sharing things would be a good, really. And you've got a cradle aspect. Dog's a big mistake that I didn't just lock myself upstairs away from the dog. You've got sun in Scorpio and moon senses what is shifting. So sun moves to Pluto and a shift in the sense of empowerment, awakening to a new reality. And Saturn stationing direct in Pisces. So, and strong influence there, covering more of what we have already been through. So he's actually saying, I think she said, slow down as well. So there's all these sorts of dialogues going on. It's hard to follow, really. But you've also got Venus in Capricorn showing caution, and pressure from Mars and Leo. Pressure from fire, but don't be rushed, she thought as well. So you might want to, I think she was talking about, you might want to look at your calendar and see kind of time-wise what needs doing before the end of December. And being practical about that, really, so you can't do everything. And don't be rushed, really. And she mentioned about Jupiter, sextile Chiron. So, yeah, sorry about my dog kicking off there. I think she sees things in the garden and that's it. There's also a shamanic astrologer that I've begun following, but I haven't caught her name yet. She's really amazing. She seems to pick up some really interesting things. She said about really unpredictable changes at this time, and Taurus being earthy and material needs. letting go of the old kind of programs, and again, Pluto, the last time in Capricorn, up till the 19th for over 200 years. So this is like probably what I sense is it's like we're really going to be shown some lessons of finishing things off and, you know, just trying to get things done before it moves. So, and it's really making way, I think, with Aquarius, Pluto going into Aquarius, with all the new developments that are happening. Things will just rush through now, I think, even more than they have been. So watch that space, really. And don't be in fear if you can possibly help it. So I'm going to finish there. Sorry about the dog kicking off and me wandering into another room, but I'll keep it real. So have a great full moon and super moon, and it is the beaver moon according to Native American ways of thinking about it too. It should be good here. I think it's going to be clear. I'm not sure. It was last night. Anyway, have a good time. Bye for now.